Trump targets imported trucks with new tariffs. Elon Musk's record-breaking pay plan faces backlash. Toyota turns its most luxurious model into a full brand. And Stellantis partners with Pony AI to launch driverless taxis in Europe. Good morning and welcome back to the Jumpstart on CBT News. It's Monday, October 20th. Here's today's top stories. President Trump is rolling out new tariffs on imported trucks while giving U.S. automakers a boost. Starting November 1st, imported medium and heavy-duty trucks will face a 25% tariff, while buses will be taxed at 10%. Automakers like Ford, GM, and Tesla will receive extended tax credits for U.S.-built vehicles as part of the administration's effort to drive more manufacturing back to American soil. Another showdown is brewing over Elon Musk's paycheck. Influential proxy advisor ISS is urging shareholders to reject the CEO's massive compensation proposal ahead of Tesla's November 6th meeting, calling it astronomical. The plan could award Musk billions if Tesla hits extreme performance targets, but critics argue it gives too much pay with too little accountability. Toyota is transforming its most luxurious model, the Century, into a standalone global brand positioned above Lexus. Once reserved for Japan's elite, the Century will now expand worldwide, offering ultra-luxury sedans and SUVs aimed at competing with Rolls-Royce and Bentley. The official debut is set for the Japan Mobility Show later this month. Stellantis is teaming up with Chinese tech firm Pony AI to launch autonomous taxis in Europe. Testing begins later this year in Luxembourg, with plans to expand across European cities by 2026. The vehicles will pair Stellantis' electric vans with Pony AI's self-driving technology, marking another step toward the automaker's mobility-focused future. Up next is John Frazier, Fixed Ops Director at Louisville CDJR. Shares how dealerships can address the technician shortage and better support service teams.
Looking to drive more profits to your fixed ops bottom lines? Check out our new show, Service Drive, exclusively on cbtnews.com.
You recently responded to Jim Farley's comments and mentioned that the issue isn't a shortage of skilled labor, but a shortage of respect. So I'm going to allow you to expand on your comment there.
Yeah, it's the same thing we've been saying for years. My dad was a technician, and that's how I got in the business. And even in the 90s, I was watching the things my dad was going through. While I didn't quite understand it then, I totally get it now. And, what he faced then has just become this massive monster in the automotive business that is outrunning us. And it is a respect issue that has led to this shortage. I think the things that I'm glad that Ford recognizes it, and many dealers are acknowledging this, and a lot of people are making some positive movement forward to address it, but there's got to be something drastic really quickly, or the future of servicing cars at dealerships, it's going to be tough. Yeah.
So let's drill down on that a little bit. When you say that in terms of the respect, are you talking about compensation, treatment, hours, benefits? You're probably going to say all of the above, but but drill down on that a little bit. What would you like to see more of?
It's certainly got to start with the compensation, with the benefit side of it. Okay. This is the first thing that has to be understood about the technician is it's the only dealership employee that shows up on day one with a tow truck and hundreds of thousands invested. That's very true. That's very true. And the training, everybody else shows up empty-handed.
That's right.
So, I think that demands a certain level of respect and understanding. And, the back of the house, the service department is not often placed where I believe it needs to be placed in the scope of the dealership. It's you can sell cars all day long. We even got, during COVID, sales departments got real thin. We were selling cars online. But one thing that's for certain about the dealership model, it doesn't work without technicians. Yeah. It doesn't work without service. People simply won't buy where they can't service.
That's right.
Well, that's a wrap for today's show, but be sure to join me again here tomorrow morning to get the latest news happening in the automotive industry. In the meantime, you can catch up on full episodes of Inside Automotive, Driving Solutions, and the Executive Profile wherever you get your podcasts. And if you haven't already, be sure to follow us on your favorite social media platforms, and we'll bring the latest industry news right to your feed.